When conversations about health come up today, people often jump straight to supplements: multivitamins, protein powders, omega-3 capsules, greens blends, probiotics, and every trending compound that promises to fill nutritional gaps. But the reality, one that often gets buried beneath wellness marketing, is that most of these gaps come from poor dietary habits rather than actual biological deficiencies. And no supplement, no matter how well advertised, can compensate for a diet built on convenience foods, skipped meals, or overprocessed snacks. Building a healthy diet should come long before anyone even considers supplements, because real food delivers something pills and powders simply cannot match: complete, balanced nutrition in its natural context. Whole foods contain complex interactions of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants, plant compounds, and healthy fats that work synergistically. When you eat a piece of fruit, you're not just getting vitamin C, you're getting phytonutrients, fiber that improves absorption, enzymes that make digestion smoother, and countless subtle compounds that scientists are still studying. A vegetable-rich meal provides slow-release energy, stabilizes blood sugar, feeds the gut microbiome, and reduces inflammation in ways no concentrated extract can imitate. Supplements isolate single nutrients, often at high doses, but health doesn't come from one nutrient alone. It comes from the balance and structure that whole foods create. This is why building a strong diet starts with fundamentals, not shortcuts. A balanced plate: vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats, naturally provides the nutrients most people are seeking through supplements. Omega-3s come from fatty fish like salmon or sardines. Magnesium is abundant in nuts, seeds, legumes, and leafy greens. Protein comes from beans, tofu, eggs, poultry, or fish. Antioxidants flood in through colorful fruits and vegetables. Calcium and potassium appear naturally in dairy, beans, and produce. When someone consistently eats meals based on these foods, deficiencies become far less likely. Meal planning is one of the simplest ways to ensure nutrients are covered without needing pills. Preparing balanced meals in advance: vegetable-based soups, lentil dishes, stir-fries, salads with beans or tofu, oatmeal with seeds and berries, keeps daily nutrition steady and predictable. Planning prevents the last-minute, grab whatever's convenient pattern that leads so many people to compensate with supplements later. And unlike supplements, whole foods nourish multiple systems at once: heart health, gut health, brain function, immunity, energy levels, and metabolic stability. But the darker side of the supplement-first mindset is that it can create a false sense of nutritional security. People who rely on supplements often believe they are protected from poor dietary choices. They may skip vegetables for days, never eat fresh fruit, avoid whole grains, or lean heavily on processed foods, assuming their multivitamin covers what they're missing. This illusion is dangerous. Supplements can fill very specific deficiencies, but they cannot replace the broad matrix of nutrients and fibers required for digestive health, blood sugar control, cholesterol regulation, and long-term disease prevention. A diet devoid of whole foods cannot be repaired with capsules. It just can't. Another risk is that overdependence on supplements can mask deeper problems. Feeling tired? People reach for B vitamins. Poor digestion? They try digestive enzymes. Low mood? They try an herbal blend. Persistent infections? They take zinc or mushroom extracts. But often, the underlying issue is a diet lacking the basics: enough calories, steady protein, adequate fiber, sufficient hydration, or consistent meals. Supplements can temporarily make someone feel better, but the relief is superficial. Meanwhile, the poor diet continues eroding their long-term health underneath the surface. It's also important to remember that supplements carry risks when used unnecessarily. Too much vitamin A, D, iron, or zinc can cause toxicity. Herbs can interact with medications. Protein powders can strain kidneys when used in excess. And many supplements, especially those bought online, are contaminated, mislabeled, or dosed inconsistently. None of these risks exist when you obtain nutrients from whole foods. You can't overdose on spinach. You won't accidentally take too much vitamin C from an orange. And no one has ever been hospitalized from eating too many vegetables. There are, of course, times when supplements are appropriate: diagnosed deficiencies, pregnancy, vegan diets requiring B12, medical conditions that impair nutrient absorption, or doctor-recommended therapeutic dosing. But these cases are the exception, not the rule. For most people, the foundational solution is not another pill, it's a consistent, nutrient-rich diet built from real food. So the message here is simple but crucial. Build your health from the ground up, not from a bottle. Before buying supplements, fix your meals. Before chasing quick fixes, stabilize your eating habits. And before assuming you need extra nutrients, make sure your daily diet actually supports your body in a meaningful way. Supplements should be a last step, not the first. And when the diet is strong, balanced, and full of variety, they often become unnecessary altogether.